Hi guys, welcome to Intermediate Speaking Week 2, Part 2, and we are working in your Pathways textbook. So let's get started. I will move my face to the corner so we can see your textbook. So this is your textbook, and we already did the vocabulary from page 24 and 25. Now, on page 25, there was a question that talked about what is important to you when you are working, what makes you feel satisfied at work. So these are some great words that you can use when you're answering that question, maybe on your midterm. Uh, Money, friendly people, exciting work, creating things, a good boss, helping others. So think about what is most important to you when you are working. For me, exciting work isn't very important, and creating things isn't very important, but friendly people, a good boss, and helping others are the most important things. And maybe you think money is one of the most important things. Hey, many people think so. You need money to have a comfortable life. So if that's okay, if that's what you think is most important. So today we're going to do some listening practice. We're going to watch a video, and don't worry about this question, part B. It's what is the main idea? I think that the main idea is pretty easy. So let's look at part C when you watch this video. You're going to have some homework from the textbook. I told you that I want you to take a picture of you doing textbook work so that I know that you were participating in the class today. So I want you to do part C and part D and part E for your homework. You don't have to do part F. So only part C, part D, and part F. Now, this one is about listening for signposts. Signposts are words like first, second, third. First, I will tell you about my day. Second, I will tell you about my dinner. Third, I will tell you about my dessert. Okay, so maybe I will tell you about three different things. First, I will tell you about bada bada bada. Or one point is I had lunch. Another point is I had dinner. So it's some way to separate the information. You know when you hear this that you're getting the next main point. So usually the first thing that you hear after this is really important because it's kind of the main idea sentence. So first, I had lunch. Lunch was very delicious. I had lunch with my husband. So you know the topic is going to be lunch. So listen carefully after you hear first or one idea, one thing, because you know you will get the topic and it helps you listen more carefully for details later. So listen for signposts is important, and you only have to finish the sentence. You don't have to write many sentences. Just finish this sentence that they started. And you don't have to do part F. Okay, so if you need to watch the video more than one time, that's okay. You can just drag back in this YouTube video and you can watch the video as many times as you need to. Mark the answers in your textbook, and when you're finished, take a picture to upload to the LMS. Please, LMS, please upload. If we don't have the LMS upload working for pictures, then you can send them to me from Kakao, and that's okay. But I have about 100 students, so it's a little bit difficult to check all of the grades and look, oh, okay, this student did it. So it's much easier for me on the LMS to have the class list and see who did the assignment and grade them on the LMS. But if it doesn't work, then we will just do our best. So, all right, let's watch the video.
Are you satisfied with your work? Today we are talking about job satisfaction, or the things people need to be happy at work. What do you think is most important to people? You might be surprised that it is not money. One thing that many people look for, a job that helps other people. In general, people want to help other people. They want to make the world a better place. Teachers are normally at the top of the list of happiest jobs. Every day, teachers help people learn and grow. Think about your favorite teacher. Most likely, he or she was happy at work. Another thing people want from a job is to create things. They want to use their minds. They don't want to be in a boring job. They don't want to sit at a desk every day and look at a computer. Engineers are also usually at the top of the list of happiest jobs. Engineers create new products. It's very exciting when they finally see their new product. When was the last time you made something? Did it make you happy? Also, people want their boss to thank them for the work they do. When a boss thanks their workers for their good work, they feel more satisfied with their jobs. And when people are satisfied in their jobs, they try hard. Finally, people want to have happy coworkers. Everybody wants to enjoy their day at work. When coworkers work hard, like their job, and are friendly, there's a good work environment. A job is a lot of fun when you work together with other happy people. Of course, there are other things that people look for in a job. Money matters, and where you work is important. But overall, being happy is most important to many people.
Okay, so this is the video for your listening. Again, like I said, if you want to watch it again, just go back and watch it again until you have finished the homework. Okay, next we're going to talk about page 28 and 29 in your textbook. So this is speaking, and the grammar point here is very easy. It is simple present tense. We use this to talk about habits or routine. So something I do almost every day, more than one time. Like, for example, I work at Daegu Catholic University. It doesn't mean only one time I did some work. It means every day, or on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every week, I work at Daegu Catholic University. Or I eat breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning. Or I drink coffee every day. Something like that. It means more than one time. I play the guitar. I play the piano. Something that you do more than one time. So the only difficult thing about this, and it's not very difficult, I'm sure you already know, he, she, it plus S. So you can see he works, she works, the dog works, okay, and doesn't work. The S here, no S here, right? So the does steals the S. He works, he doesn't work. I work, I don't work. Okay? So that's the grammar for this chapter. I think it's pretty easy. I want you to do part C for your homework, and it's just choose the correct word, draw a circle, which is the correct word. I think it's going to be a little bit easy, hopefully. Now, next, I want to talk about this. This is job and duties. It's a really good conversation piece. I have this conversation many times when I meet people. Do you work? Yes, I do. What do you do? I'm a teacher. Oh, what does a teacher do? Well, I create lesson plans to help my students learn. Or for me, usually when I talk to my friends in America or people I meet in America, do you work? Oh, yes, I do. What do you do? I am an English professor in South Korea. Wow, that's very interesting. What does an English professor in South Korea do? Well, I teach students who are Korean university students their required English classes. So I teach them about how to have basic conversations and to practice speaking skills, something like this. So think about a job that you want or that you have. I don't think anybody is really working because you're all students. So think about your dream job. What job do you want? What job do you want to do? Oh, I want to be a designer. Wow, what does a designer do? Well, a designer uses web technology and software to make new things, new ideas about new things. Like maybe I don't like the idea of a table with 4 legs. I want a table with 8 legs so it can be more stable. I don't know. Maybe that's your design. So you can tell me about whatever it is that you want to do. But one of your midterm questions will be, do you work? And I want to have this little conversation if we have this question. Uh, so then next we're going to do this listening practice. Sorry, it's down here. We're going to do this. We're not going to do this. We're going to do this listening practice. So this is Alyssa, and she is talking about the things that she does for her job. So listen and check the things that she often does.
Page 29. Exercise F.
There are many things I do for my job. First, I talk to customers all day. I help them find what they need. I read and learn all about the products because I explain how to use the products we sell in the store and show them to customers. There are times when I don't know the answer to a question, and so I call the company to get the answer for the customer. I don't use a computer often for my work, and that's okay with me. I don't like computers. I like to be with people.
Okay. Again, if you need to listen again, just click back in the YouTube video and you can listen to the listening again as many times as you need to answer the questions. One thing I want to talk about is, what's a customer? Have you heard this word, customer? Customer is somebody who is buying something. So if I go to a kimbap restaurant and I order chamchi kimbap, I am a customer. I will buy chamchi kimbap. Okay? So a customer is somebody who is buying something. So if your job is working in the kimbap restaurant, then you should be nice to me. I am your customer. I will buy something from you, right? So a customer is somebody who is buying something. So now this part is to just practice this plus S, he, she plus S. What does she do? Does Alyssa talk to customers? Yes, she talks to customers. Okay, so maybe make a couple of sentences. Does Alyssa learn? No, Alyssa doesn't learn. Make some sentences to yourself to practice using plus S after you watch the video. And what do you think that Alyssa's job is? Okay, I think maybe she is selling something. Maybe she is a salesperson. So if we look at the textbook here, you can see here are some different jobs: web designer, salesperson, engineer, and teacher. Okay, here are some duties: talk with people, create activities, work with others, teach, create products, write, call customers, sell products, explain, use a computer, create web pages, work alone. Okay, so I want you guys to look at this list with web designer, salesperson, engineer, and teacher, and go ahead and write some activities. What does each person do? So use these, and maybe it goes more than one place. Maybe explain is a salesperson and a teacher. Okay, maybe work alone is engineer and web designer. Okay, you can use it more than one time. That's okay. So fill in this chart for the duties for these jobs, and that is all that you will have to do today for your homework. So today we did the textbook through page 30, and next week we will finish chapter 2 and we will start part 3. Okay, so next week we will finish chapter 2 and start part 3. So your homework was to do some work in the textbook. It is starting with the beginning. Your homework will be to do page 25 part C, and to do page 26 part C, and page 27 part D and E, and then to do page 28 part C, and to do page 29 part F, the listening, check the boxes, and to do page 30, the chart. Okay, and I know it's a lot of pages, but it's only a little bit of work for each page, so I think it shouldn't take more than 30 minutes to do everything. It's not very difficult, and it will be very good practice, and I will know that you participated in the class. So take a picture of the pages after you do it and please upload them to LMS. Hopefully LMS will work this week. If not, then I will make the announcement that you can send them to MyCacao. But first, let's try to have them upload to the LMS. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next week for part 3.